Hi, welcome to this Yin class for hip openers. Make sure you're wearing something nice and comfortable, loose, nothing tight. Take off all your jewelry, any watches you're wearing. For this class, we're going to need a bolster and any other equipment that you're accustomed to using. I always like to have some bricks handy, but the bolster is the basis for this class. So when you're ready, we're going to lie down on our back to open up our chest and do some nice breathing. Bend your knees, roll yourself down onto your bolster. Make sure that whatever you're using, your head is supported. Head and neck must be supported. Your bolster or cushion should not come below your last rib. So make sure that your lower back is completely free. As you lie your head down, gently pull your chin towards your chest so that your back of your neck is nice and long. Bring the soles of your feet together, open up your knees and come into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining Buddha pose. Take a nice deep inhale in, reach over behind your head with your arms. If your hands don't touch the floor, if your arms are quite high up, you can grab your hands or rest them on your bolster if it feels comfortable. We're looking for a stretch in the armpits. So as long as you feel that stretch, then you're doing the pose right. If at any point you start to feel like there's tingling in your fingers, your arms, bring your arms, your hands below your heart. We don't want to trap any nerves here. When you're comfortable, do all your fidgeting at the start. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Deep inhales in through the nose and long exhales out. Feel your shoulders sinking down to the earth. Feel them opening up, stretching out. If having your knees open becomes too uncomfortable, bring them back together. On your next exhale, bring your arms slightly down, open them up into a cross. Still stretching out the shoulders, working on different muscles, different tissue. Inhale, bring your knees together. And as you exhale, gently straighten your legs out one at a time. Feel that change in your hips, that change in your lower spine. Continue to breathe deeply, slowly, through the nose. And then on your next exhale, gently lower your hands down to either side. And on an inhale, one vertebra at a time, slowly lift yourself up off your bolster. Coming to sit up on your seat bones. We're going to come into a wide leg stretch. So we're going to open our legs up nice and wide as they feel comfortable. What you can always do, if you have a tendency where your pelvis, the top of your pelvis rolls back, you round your belly comes in, pop yourself up onto a brick or even a small cushion. So the top of your pelvis, the top of your pelvic bones, they tilt forward and your tailbone will move backwards. This will help you get a much nicer and deeper stretch. Open your legs nice and wide. And then with your bolster or without your bolster, feel free to stack up the cushions. Do all your shifting at the beginning. And as you exhale, gently start to lower yourself down towards the floor. You can bring your forearms to the floor, to your bolster. You can keep your arms straight, or you can come flat onto the mat. Relax your feet, relax your ankles. Feel that stretch in your groin. And if you're on your forearms or your arms are straight, release your head if it's comfortable and feel how that stretch changes. Maybe you're getting a lovely stretch in your spine now. With every inhale, visualize that air moving into your stretch. And with every exhale, feel your body sinking down to occupy that space that you've just created. Resolve within yourself to stay motionless. Resist the temptation to shift, to fiddle. Focus on the breath and those deep internal movements. Check that all your muscles are relaxed, that you're not clenching anything. And on your next inhale, gently start to lift yourself up, rolling yourself back up onto your seat bones. Use your legs, your hands to help you bring one knee in and then the other. Move your bolster to one side, take out the brick from underneath your bum, and gently rock your knees from side to side, windshield wiper. We're going to come into deer pose. So a nice way to do it is to start off with your legs crossed. We'll have the left leg on the bottom. We'll lift up the right knee and then we'll bring that right knee round behind us. And we're looking for a stretch in the front of our thigh here. So some people feel it quite intensely, others maybe not. The left shin bone will stay parallel to our mat, so it's parallel to us and to our hips. And then The right thigh will also be parallel, and depending on how flexible you are, you bring either your heels quite close to your bum, or you can bring your right shin perpendicular to your thigh. And again, this depends on what feels comfortable. What tends to happen here is you want to make sure that you've got the weight evenly in both hips. If you find that you're leaning quite far off to the left side because you've got too much pressure here in the right hip, pop a brick under your left bum cheek. And then you should be able to put more weight in the right side. Don't worry too much if the knee is quite high. If you need support, pop something under your left thigh. And we're just going to stay here, only a minute or so. And remember, the further you bring back your right knee, the more intense that stretch becomes on your right thigh. Find the position that works for you. Think about lengthening your spine, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Shoulders above the hips. Ears above the shoulders. Focus on your breathing. Two more breaths. Keep them nice and slow. And then on your next inhale, gently bring your right knee back forwards. Bring your right shin bone parallel to the earth, to the mat. Take your left knee back. Bring your left thigh parallel to your front shin. And remember, you shift your feet, your knees, as you need to, as you feel comfortable. Hips are facing forward. Bring your left foot where it feels comfortable. Take your brick and pop it under your right bum cheek if you need to, if your weight is too far into your right hip. Bring the weight evenly into both sides. Take a nice deep inhale. Lengthen that spine, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. And exhale to release any tension. Maybe close your eyes, focus on those sensations. Find that stretch in your left thigh, or just enjoy sitting here quietly. Maybe another part of you is stretching. You're always going to have one side that's trickier than the other. Be kind to yourself, it's completely normal. Be kind to that side of your body. Maybe stay in the posture for an extra couple of breaths on your stiff side. Nice deep inhales to lengthen the spine. Nice long exhales to release. Never forget to check in with your joints, your ankles, your knees, your hips. They'll let you know when it's time to move out of the posture. One more deep inhale. One more exhale. And then bring your left knee forward. Come back to center. Rock yourself from side to side if you need to. Do whatever counter posture feels right. It's different for everyone. And And then come onto your shins. Bring your bolster in front of you. We're going to come into supported child's pose. So open your knees up as wide as you feel comfortable. We're working on the inner groin today, so maybe you want it slightly wider than usual. Have your toes together. And as you exhale, gently lower your chest, your head, down onto your bolster. And we're doing supported, so we're going to twist the neck at the same time. Allow your knees to slide away from you if they want to. Open up those hips. Exhale, relax your body. Place your hands where they feel comfortable. Close your eyes. Enjoy the security that you feel in this posture. Your body's ability to relax, to release. With every inhale, feel your lungs expanding, opening up your upper back. And with every exhale, feel your hips opening, your bum sinking down to the earth. We're going to be here for a while, so make sure you're comfortable. And once you've found that comfortable position, stay there. Don't move. Explore what's happening within you. And then on your next inhale, gently lift your head, twist it to the opposite direction and lower your head back down onto the bolster, twisting the neck in the opposite direction. Make yourself comfortable again. Allow your body to relax and sink even further into your child's pose. Continue to check in with your knees, your ankles. Know that you can come out of the posture at any time. Coming into our last few breaths. Keep them slow, keep them long, keep them regular. And on your next inhale, gently bring your hands underneath your shoulders. One vertebra at a time, start to lift yourself up off your bolster and gently bring your knees back into center. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. Sit back on your heels, push your bolster forward. Bring your hands behind you, fingers facing your toes. Inhale, open your chest and lift your hips up if you want to. Drop your head back. Nice little counter posture. And exhale, come back down. Shift your weight onto one side of your body. Bring your feet out in front of you. Place your bolster to one side. We won't be needing it anymore. And then when you're ready, on an exhale, gently roll yourself down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And then bring your heels down to the floor. Open your arms up into a cross. Open your feet up the same width as your mat, knees together. And on your exhale, roll your knees to the left. Look at your right hand. Nice little gentle twist. If you want to have a more intense twist, you can place your left ankle on top of your knee to help bring it further down to the ground. It'll give you an arch in your lower back. Maybe stretch out your thigh a bit. If this is uncomfortable, leave your feet where they are. It's a choice. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the stretch. Where is it most intense? Maybe it doesn't feel intense at all. Maybe it's really subtle. But subtle stretches can also have great benefits. Focus on that point which feels strongest. And then allow your mind to explore how it webs out, how it spreads throughout your body. Following each little string until you realize how interconnected every single part of our body is. Deep inhales in through the nose, and long exhales out. On your next inhale, bring your knees back to center, feet still the width of your mat. Exhale here. Take a moment. And then when you're ready, drop your knees towards the right. Look at your left hand come into your twist. Remember, it's important to do the same on each side. So if you placed your ankle on top of your knee on the opposite side, do so again here, coming into that deeper twist. Maybe stretching out your thigh a little bit more. If it's uncomfortable, leave your feet on the floor. Close your eyes. Enjoy the moment. Feel yourself sinking down into the earth. And again, allow yourself to explore what you're feeling within you. Maybe you don't just feel the physical benefits of this posture. Maybe you're feeling some emotion. Observe what's happening within you. Accept it. Accept yourself. Keep your mind here in the present. Explore the connections you're creating, the things that you're learning. Deep inhales through the nose, and long exhales through the nose. And then on your next inhale, bring your knees back up to center. Hug them into your chest one last time. Make yourself into a little ball. And then when you exhale, release your knees, straighten your legs out. Allow your toes to flop to either side, arms by your sides, palms facing the sky. Make sure that you're comfortable, make sure that you're warm. If you need to cover yourself with a blanket or put socks on, make sure you move nice and slowly. Keep this feeling of tranquility, peacefulness. Keep your body relaxed. Find your Savasana, and once you do, resolve within yourself to remain still. Come back to your breath. Take a deep inhale in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Feel each and every muscle, all your connective tissue. Feel it relaxing, sinking down into your mat as the earth rises up to embrace you. Check that your shoulders are relaxed, your hips, your jaw is loose. And then bring your awareness into your third eye. Feel the breath moving in through your nose and out through your nose. start to wake your body up again, wiggling your extremities. Maybe inhale and reach behind you, stretching out your body one last time. And when you exhale, roll onto one side of your body, supporting your head with your lower hand. Pause here for a moment. Give yourself time to adjust. And then slowly lift yourself up on an inhale, coming back into a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your knees, sit up nice and tall. Breathe in nice and deeply to lengthen the spine. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bow down to the earth in front of you, thanking it for all that it gives us. And thanking yourself for reconnecting today. Inhale to lift up, blink your eyes open. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this and have a lovely day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.